Good morning and welcome to Cruise TV, a commercial presentation by LoveitBookit. My name's Sam and I'm joined this morning by Dan, and we've got some worldwide exclusive offers designed for you at home today.
I'm super excited to get stuck into 6 truly unmissable offers. The first one will take us across Canada and New England on board Norwegian Cruise Line with the Maple Leaf Train experience. We're then going on an amazing Indian spice route adventure with Celebrity Cruises, and then an incredible escape across Italy and the Greek Isles for next year or 2025 with Norwegian Cruise Line. We've got an unmissable adventure across Las Vegas and the west coast of America, a grand Asian Odyssey, and the ultimate 6-star Caribbean offer with incredible savings that you do not want to miss at the end of today's show.
You really don't, but for Dan, for the viewer at home who may not have seen our show before, why book with LoveitBookit?
Well, of course, we understand the importance of customers' peace of mind, so we're proud to have 100% financial protection. We're members of both the Atoll Scheme and the Travel Trust Association. If you've not gathered already, we're extremely passionate about cruise holidays and the amazing experiences it gives our customers. So we're proud members of CLIA, which stands for the Cruise Line International Association. We are accredited as being one of the leading cruise experts in the UK.
And for the 4th year running, we have also won FIFO's Platinum Trusted Service Award, which comes direct from the reviews that our customers have left us based on the service they have received when booking with LoveitBookit. So you can rest assured that when you book your next cruise with LoveitBookit, you are booking with one of the highest rated independent cruise agencies in the UK. Now, to take full advantage of that fantastic service and our exclusive offers in today's show, all you need to do is give us a call today on free phone 0800 090 3393. That's free phone 0800 090 3393, and the lines are open from 7 a.m. daily and close 8 p.m. Monday to Friday and 6 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, so there's plenty of opportunity to give our fantastic team a call. Alternatively, you can visit loveitbookit.com/TV. Now that will take you through to the TV section of our website, so that will have all 6 of this morning's offers on there, so you can browse the itinerary, what's included, and most importantly, the pricing. Also, if you click back to the homepage, you can browse from thousands more offers. Our first deal this morning is sure to tick off the bucket list of any modern-day explorer as we go on the ultimate Niagara Falls, New York and Canadian coast adventure to witness the full foliage season on board the Norwegian Joy.
Today's first offer is a fine example of our curated, tailor-made holidays. It's our ever-popular Maple Leaf Explorer, giving you the opportunity to discover Niagara Falls, New York and Canada and New England in the full foliage season on board Norwegian Cruise Line. This itinerary is super popular because the destinations you go to are simply breathtaking. But before we indulge in those destinations, let's talk about your cruise experience. We're cruising on board the Norwegian Joy on this itinerary, so it's one of the Breakaway Plus class ships. What does that mean? It means it is full of sophisticated style, amazing delicious dining choices and incredible entertainment. Norwegian Cruise Line really know how to deliver a fantastic cruise experience, and the prime example is their freestyle dining concept. What that means is there's no set dining times on board your cruise, and you can indulge in a variety of different cuisines, dining experiences throughout your cruise holiday. Part of this offer, we're including a specialty dining package, so you can enjoy the specialty restaurants, the delicious main dining rooms, and of course the fantastic bars and lounges which are on board this ship. There's over 20 dining choices on board you can choose throughout your cruise.
Yes, absolutely. This ship itself was also designed for these wow moments and these amazing itineraries, to take in those incredible views, whether it's the observation lounge, which is at the front of the ship on the very top deck with floor-to-ceiling glass windows, which we can see now, taking in those incredible colours as you sail along that Canadian coastline, taking in those fall foliage colours, those reds, those crimsons, those oranges. It's going to be absolutely remarkable. It's the perfect place to sit back and relax. But if you want to be outside taking in those views, of course you've got Spice H2O at the very back of the ship, taking in the wake views of the ship. But most importantly, the waterfront promenade, which wraps around the entirety of Deck 6 on this ship. You've got some of those restaurants that Dan was talking about that actually open out onto that promenade. So you've got alfresco dining options. You've got bars where you can actually sit outside and again take in those impressive views as you set sail. It's going to be absolutely remarkable. That's not even mentioning the fact that you're sailing out of New York City. Now, Norwegian Cruise Line actually dock in Manhattan, which means that when you leave New York City on board this ship, you actually sail south past the Statue of Liberty and out into the ocean. But taking those amazing views as you sail from New York City is absolutely remarkable. And again, this ship is going to give you those opportunities, whether it's the waterfront, whether it's Spice H2O, whether it's the pool deck. You really want to take an empty camera card to take all of those incredible pictures.
And an evening is a real treat on board the Norwegian Joy. They have world-class entertainment. For example, on board the Norwegian Joy, you have Footloose the musical. It's all included within your cruise fare. There's things like the cabin club, so if you're a fan of the Beatles, that's a great experience. They have world-class comedy acts in the comedy lounge, and there's amazing entertainment throughout the whole ship, and of course that is included. You've got relaxation moments. For example, the Mandara Spa is a pure essence of indulgence. They've got a fantastic range of treatments available. The hydrotherapy pools and the spa relaxation area is simply superb as well. So you've got a mix of absolutely everything for everybody. Now, before we talk more about this ship, we need to look at this itinerary, because this itinerary is simply superb. There's something special about going along the Canadian coastline during the full foliage season, and this maple leaf train experience is simply unforgettable. So let's see where this holiday takes you.
After flying to Toronto in Canada, you'll transfer to the nearby city of Niagara Falls, boasting one of Earth's most marvellous natural wonders. Niagara Falls has been a popular vacation destination for more than 200 years. With a 3-night deluxe hotel stay, take time to visit the Horseshoe Falls, Niagara Falls' most famous feature, and observe the thrilling power of nature as 1/5 of the world's freshwater crashes down in front of you. During your stay, explore the hiking trails in Devil's Hole State Park, have a laugh on Clifton Hill's Street of Fun, and be sure to wander along Rainbow Bridge for picture-perfect views. You'll then travel onwards to New York City on board the famous Maple Leaf train. Spread out, kick back, sleep, eat and refresh as you journey through the spectacular gorges of the Finger Lakes. You'll continue in ultimate comfort and convenience through the beautiful Hudson River Valley, New York's wine country, before arriving at New York's Penn Station. The City That Never Sleeps invites you to catch a Broadway show, explore Central Park and marvel at the metropolis from the top of the Empire State Building. With a 2-night deluxe hotel stay in New York, you must catch a ferry to Lady Liberty and explore your routes at Ellis Island. Experience great art at the MoMA and grab a bite to eat at Ellen's Stardust Diner before you go. You'll then embark the Norwegian Joy and set sail for Boston, the capital of Massachusetts, where you can discover its storied past whilst walking the Freedom Trail, stopping by 4 historic taverns along the way. Be sure to visit Bunker Hill Monument, check out the mansions of Beacon Hill, and wander through Boston Common, the oldest public park in the US. Up next is the coastal city of Portland in Maine, offering mouth-watering seafood, epic lighthouses and booming craft brew scene. Explore the area via vintage fire engine, take a ferry ride to Peaks Island, and why not have a go at catching your own lobster? Your next port of call is Halifax, the capital of Nova Scotia, located on the shores of the world's second largest natural harbour. Nicknamed the City of Trees, you must enjoy outdoorsy thrills at Point Pleasant Park before taking the climb to the star-shaped citadel for the best harbour views. From there, you'll sail onwards to the quaint town of Sydney that lies on the northeast coast of Cape Breton Island and is known for its Big Fiddle, a huge violin statue honouring local music. Head to the 18th century Cosset House Museum for a historical insight and be sure to stop by the Fortress of Louisbourg. You will then cruise to Charlottetown, the perfect location to see Prince Edward Island's natural beauty and charm. Take the Blue Heron Scenic Drive, visit Victoria Row for shopping and homemade chocolates, and why not learn more about Anne of Green Gables. A day at sea will bring you to Saguenay, the gateway to the magnificent Fjord de Saguenay National Park and the ideal place for wildlife sightings. Partake in a traditional glass-blowing workshop and perhaps watch local artisans create mohair garments using wool from their own Angora goats. Your final destination is the walled Quebec City in eastern Canada, a charming European-style city that perches on a hill above the mighty St. Lawrence River. With a night's deluxe hotel stay, make the most of Quebec's 400-year-old history by strolling along the streets of the atmospheric Latin Quarter and uncovering the historic stone and brick houses of Old Quebec. In the Haute Village, catch some of the city's most iconic landmarks, including Chateau Frontenac, and the city fortifications you must try poutine, the famous Canadian dish of French fries, cheese curds and gravy before we fly you back to the UK.
With an incredible itinerary like that, you've got multiple highlights along the way. You've got big destinations like Niagara Falls, the Maple Leaf train experience, and of course the buzz of New York City. But this open door itinerary gives you so many different destinations to go and explore. For example, you've got one of my favourite cities in the US, Boston. It's such a charming and unique town within the US. You've got places like Maine and Nova Scotia. And of course, you've got the overnight stop in Quebec City with all its French charm at the end of your holiday. You know, the Canadian coast is such a popular destination and it's really popular on TV at the moment. You may have seen programs like Race Across the World taking in these incredible destinations, and this is your opportunity to go and explore them. So let's recap what you get with this offer because there is so much included. Your flights are included with this offer, and of course all those hotel stays with 3 nights in Niagara, a 2-night hotel stay in New York City and a night's hotel stay in Quebec City at the end of your holiday. On board your cruise, you will indulge in a premium drinks package. We've also got a specialty dining package, Wi-Fi package and shore excursion credit for every port of call included as part of your offer. And a big highlight will definitely be the scenic Maple Leaf train experience along the way. Looking at the pricing on this offer, there's a range of departure dates with 2 departures this year in 2023 and 2 departures next year in 2024. And the Norwegian Joy gives you a fantastic choice of cabins, from value interiors to incredible balcony cabins, which are larger and offer your own private balcony so you do not miss out on any of those spectacular views. You've also got the indulgence of a club balcony suite, which are larger. They also come with extra privileges like some laundry and room service included, or the true indulgence of the Haven. This is the ultimate 5-star experience with your own private suite. You'll get butler and concierge service, but also access to the Haven complex. The Haven gives you your own private courtyard, sun deck, restaurant and lounge for the ultimate 5-star experience. Recapping on the itinerary based on the 2024 departures, we fly you into Toronto, where you'll be transferred to Niagara with a 3-night hotel stay included. You'll then have a scenic Maple Leaf train experience across to New York with a 2-night hotel stay in New York. You'll then board the Norwegian Joy and head up the Canadian coast, but first you're visiting Boston, then on to Portland in Maine, Halifax, Nova Scotia, Sydney in Nova Scotia as well, Charlottetown and Prince Edward Island, Saguenay, and you finish with the hotel stay in Quebec City before your flights back home.
This is your opportunity to experience those incredible destinations across the Canadian coastline and more, plus witness the incredible fall foliage season for yourself. For just a deposit only, you could have this amazing holiday to look forward to. All you need to do is give us a call today on free phone 0800 090 3393. That's free phone 0800 090 3393. Alternatively, you can book online by visiting loveitbookit.com/TV. And remember, whenever you book with LoveitBookit, all of our cruise packages are fully atoll financially protected. For our next deal this morning, we're giving you the opportunity to explore the rich traditions and cultures of India and Asia on the ultimate spice route in 5-star luxury on board the Celebrity Millennium.
Today's next offer takes us on an adventure across Asia and India on board premium cruise line Celebrity Cruises, which really offer destination-packed itineraries, and trust me, this one definitely delivers.
Yes, and we're sailing on board the Celebrity Millennium, which was the first ship to undergo the Celebrity Revolution, which is a complete enhancement across the fleet of Celebrity ships to really elevate the style and the modern 5-star experience that we know and love from Celebrity Cruises, but particularly on their brand new Edge class of ships. And what they've done is they've worked with the interior designers like Kelly Hoppen, who worked on the Edge class, and they have completely enhanced this ship from top to bottom. And we're not just talking a few new carpets and a few new areas on board the ship. The ship was actually ripped back to the very bare steel and rebuilt from the inside out. And you can see the images on screen now, how this ship has been elevated. If you've been on board this ship before, you will not recognise her at all. We've got brand new dining venues on board, whether it's the completely redesigned Cosmopolitan dining room, which is over 2 decks high and benefits from those incredible floor-to-ceiling glass windows. So again, as you're sailing on this Indian spice route voyage, taking those incredible sunsets as you dine, it's going to be remarkable. Now, the restaurant itself, of course, comes with friendly, attentive service, which we know and love from Celebrity Cruises, and is really enhanced with that premium 5-star cruising experience. But the menu itself as well changes every single night, so you really are in for a treat. In terms of bars and lounges on board, you've got a brand new Rendezvous Lounge. If you're into your craft cocktails, your live music, your pianists, your jazz bands, that's all in there for you. But one of my favourite places on board this ship is the brand new redesigned Sunset Bar. Not only is it the perfect place to grab some food at the Ocean View Cafe and have an alfresco breakfast, lunch or dinner, but the bar itself, again, offers those incredible sunset views as you sail.
Absolutely. If you're into relaxation moments, there's the Canyon Ranch Spa Club on board. They've got a fantastic solarium with hydrotherapy pools as well. There's incredible bars as well. One of my favourite, the signature martini bar, is on board the Celebrity Millennium. It's a great way to make some friends, have some great drinks, and of course start your evening in style. But talking about style, it really is about these incredible ports of call. It's something quite unique about an Indian voyage. There's something magical about this kind of itinerary as well. So let's dive right in and see where this holiday is going to take you. Your adventure begins with flights out to Singapore in Southeast Asia, home to some of the world's most innovative green spaces, hippest bars and coolest museums. And with a 2-night deluxe hotel stay, take time to explore the waterside gardens by the bay. Pop into the colourful shop houses of Hager Lane and take a selfie with the iconic Merlin water fountain. Catch sweeping city views from the Singapore Flyer, and in Chinatown, be sure to visit the Buddha Tooth Relic Temple. You'll embark the Celebrity Millennium in Singapore and set sail for Port Klang, the cruise port for Penang. Penang in Malaysia, nicknamed the Pearl of the Orient, is fondly regarded as the food capital of Asia, so be sure to try the local delicacies. Take a tour for the tropical spice garden, called by the Entopia Butterfly Farm, and explore its bustling capital, Georgetown. Up next is Phuket, Thailand's largest island in the Andaman Sea. It's a palm-fringed paradise of pristine coastline, exotic nature and cocktails on tap. Whilst you're there, walk the golden sands of Kuta Beach and admire the 45-metre tall Big Buddha. 2 sea days then brings you across to Hambantota in southern Sri Lanka. It's brimming with diverse wildlife at the Yala National Park. So why not hop into a jeep with a fascinating safari tour, or perhaps enjoy a relaxing dip at the Mahaplisa Hot Springs? You'll then cruise onwards to Colombo, which is Sri Lanka's capital, and a city rich in history, which is reflected in its unique architecture, mixing colonial buildings with high rises. During your visit, you can't miss the imposing Colombo National Museum, and be sure to check the Gala Face Green. Up next is colourful Cochin, basking on the shores of India's tropical Malabar coast, where you will enjoy an overnight port stay. Here, must-sees include Fort Kochi and Matancheri Palace, and before you go, be sure to catch a traditional Kathakali dance show. Your getaway comes to an end in Mumbai, which is India's largest city, formerly known as Bombay. And with an overnight port stay, take time to visit the impressive Taj Mahal Hotel and the Gandhi Museum. Don't miss the opportunity to visit the UNESCO World Heritage Elephanta Caves, and your trip wouldn't be complete without visiting the Vipassana Pagoda, which serves as a monument to peace and harmony, all before you fly back to the UK from this memorable trip.
I have to say this itinerary truly epitomises why, in my opinion, a cruise is probably the best way to see these incredible destinations all in one holiday. Because you've got the Celebrity Millennium, which is your 5-star luxury floating hotel, and you're visiting incredible destinations like Singapore, Thailand, Malaysia, Sri Lanka, and of course India, all in one fabulous holiday. And as Dan rightly pointed out before, Celebrity Cruises are destination specialists. So you're going to not only have incredible days in port, but they're going to bring those experiences back on board, whether it's destination seminars, whether it's local foods that they're going to bring back on board and serve in the Ocean View Cafe at perhaps lunchtime. You really are in for a treat on an itinerary like this. And of course, we've got huge exclusive savings on these offers. So let's dive right in and see what we're including.
Absolutely, because this holiday is jam-packed. Of course, your flights are included. We've got your 2-night hotel stay in Singapore, complimentary airport transfers, and of course, whilst on board your cruise, you will enjoy a free drinks package, Wi-Fi package, and gratuities to enjoy your cruise in style. Now, looking at the departures, we've got the lead departure, which departs this year in November 2023, but we've also got amazing offers on November 2024 and also February 2025. The November 2024 departure actually gives you 2 extra nights holiday, and you can visit destinations like Kuala Lumpur and enjoy an overnight in Penang and Goa. The February 2025 actually operates in reverse and starts in Mumbai and then finishes in Singapore on a 1-night longer holiday. And you can visit destinations like Goa as well and places like Kuala Lumpur. There's so many different types of cabins you can choose from on board the Celebrity Millennium, from interior, ocean view and fantastic balcony cabins to the indulgence of concierge and aqua class. These premium balcony accommodations come with things like priority boarding, daily canapes Liberty cabin, they're slightly larger as well, uninterrupted views, concierge service. Aqua class will also give you access to Blue, the specialty restaurant for aqua class guests, and the Persian Gardens. Or there's the retreat experience on board the Celebrity Millennium with your own private suite. You'll get butler and concierge service, premium drinks and onboard credit, and access to the retreat lounge, this exclusive Lumine suite restaurant, and the retreat sun deck. Recapping the itinerary, based on the lead departure of November this year, your holiday starts in Singapore with a 2-night hotel stay included. This is where you'll embark the Celebrity Millennium and head down across Asia first, visiting Penang in Malaysia and Phuket in Thailand. You'll discover the delights of Sri Lanka with Hambantota Tota and Colombo, an overnight port stop in Cochin, and an overnight port stop in Mumbai before we fly you back to the UK.
For just a deposit only today, you could go on this adventure of a lifetime. All you need to do is give us a call today on free phone 0800 090 3393. That's 0800 090 3393. And if you've got any more questions or you'd like any more clarification on those 3 departure dates, then our fantastic team are at the other end of the line waiting to assist you. Alternatively, you can visit loveitbookit.com/TV. And remember, whenever you book with LoveitBookit, all of our packages are fully ATOL financially protected. Next up this morning, get your suitcase at the ready for a sun-soaked Greek island and Mediterranean voyage on board the Norwegian Epic.
Today's next offer takes us on your perfect summer getaway on board the Norwegian Epic, one of the famed ships in the Norwegian Cruise Line fleet. And this ship offers the best experiences of Norwegian Cruise Line. You've got exceptional freestyle dining. Of course, this ship really elevated the concept of freestyle dining with so many different choices for your dining experiences on board.
Yeah, further to Dan's point, you've got a range of complimentary dining venues on board, whether it's the Garden Cafe, which is open for breakfast, lunch and dinner and has an alfresco dining option, which is going to be perfect for sailing the Greek Isles. You've got Ocean's Bar and Grill. You've got a complimentary Asian restaurant. You've also got Taste, but you've also got my favourite on board, which is the Manhattan Dining Room, which is over 2 decks high, floor-to-ceiling glass, again, taking those amazing sunsets. You also have live music in there, so it really is an exciting evening to look forward to. Now, as with all of our Norwegian Cruise Line offers, we're also including the speciality dining package, so you can also take full advantage of the speciality restaurants as well, whether it's Le Bistro, whether it's La Cucina, or whether it's Cagney Steakhouse. There are so many options on board. So you've got incredible days in port, sailing the Greek Isles, going to Malta, exploring Florence and Pisa on this particular itinerary, and you come back on this ship and there is a whole range of things to get excited about and look forward to.
Absolutely. There's some really unique venues on board the Norwegian Epic. For example, you've got the Spiegel tent, which is a dining and entertainment interactive experience. It's one of the only ships in the world to have an ice bar where you don a big warm jacket and go into a bar made of ice cups. It really is a fantastic experience. You've got big highlights like Spice H2O at the back of the ship, offering endless ocean views and incredible adults-only pool area. You've got a fantastic range of bars. For example, there's a fantastic martini bar. If you're into things like your champagnes, there's a champagne bar as well. And of course, there's a fantastic mojito bar too. So this ship is full of choices, and that's what makes a Norwegian Cruise Line experience so unique. But on top of that, this is an amazing summer getaway. It's comprehensive as it takes in both the eastern and the western Mediterranean. So let's dive right in and see where this holiday is going to take you.
Endless adventure awaits as you begin your journey with flights to Rome, Italy's capital and once the centre of the ancient world. You could certainly spend an eternity uncovering the secrets of the Eternal City. However, a 2-night deluxe hotel stay will give you plenty of time to check out its glorious architecture, beginning at the Colosseum. Be wowed by the intricate ceiling of the Sistine Chapel in the Vatican City and make a wish at the Trevi Fountain before you then embark the Norwegian Epic in the nearby port of Civitavecchia. A day at sea will bring you to Santorini in Greece, a windswept volcanic island in the Cyclades that boasts brilliant blue rooftops and sweeping sea views. Whilst you're there, hike from Fira to Oya, chill out on Kamari Beach and grab a tipple at Santos Winery. Next stop, Athens, the cosmopolitan heart of Greece, complete with the Parthenon, the Acropolis and the relaxed Plaka district. Walk from the Temple of Athena to the Pantheon, try a fresh Greek salad and take a funicular to the summit of Mount Lysiabetus. Up next is Mykonos, one of the most popular islands in the Aegean Sea. Mykonos has a fun-loving, cosmopolitan atmosphere. Visit the historic flour mills and take a trip to the nearby island of Delos, the supposed birthplace of Greek god Apollo. You'll then head onwards to Corfu, a little slice of paradise off Greece's northwest coast, brimming with olive trees and fruit groves. Admire the Holy Church of St. Spiridon, swim in the Love Canal at Sadari, and you must take a tour of the old fortress. Up next is the UNESCO-protected port of Valletta, the small capital of the Mediterranean island nation of Malta and former European capital of culture. Be wowed by the famous Maltese balconies that decorate the facades of houses in its bustling old quarter, and to get a taste of life in Malta's ancient nobility, visit Casa Rocca Piccola. From there, you'll sail onwards to Messina, a glittering port town in northeast Sicily spread up the hillside beyond its sickle-shaped harbour. Here you must discover the area's most important monument, the Duomo, and sip Marsala wine in Piazza Caroli. Your next destination is Naples, in Italy, a large, sprawling port city famed by Mount Vesuvius volcano. No trip to Naples is complete without visiting the majestic Castel Nuovo, and of course you must try a wood-fired margherita pizza in the region pizza was first invented. Or perhaps take a trip to the nearby island of Capri, famed for its blue grotto and stunning cove-studded coastline lined with super yachts. Livorno is next. Nestled on the west coast of Tuscany, this charming port city offers the freshest seafood, awe-inspiring forts and splendid coastal views. And as the gateway to Florence and Pisa, you must take the opportunity to visit Florence's stunning cathedral and also visit the Leaning Tower whilst you're there. Your adventure will come to a memorable end back in Rome, where we'll fly you back to the UK after this summer holiday of a lifetime.
With an itinerary like that, that's a summer holiday you will never forget. Of course, we're starting your holiday off in style with a city break in Rome for 2 nights. And then, of course, that is where you will board the Norwegian Epic. You'll head east across the Greek islands. Of course, the famed islands of Santorini and Mykonos are featured as well. Corfu is simply superb. But you've got unique destinations like Sicily and Malta, and of course, classics across Italy before returning back to Rome. So it really is a jam-packed getaway. On top of that, there's so much included, so let's recap what you get with this offer. We have your flights covered and complimentary transfers, and of course we have that 2-night hotel stay in Rome included with your holiday. On board your cruise, you'll enjoy a free drinks package, specialty dining package, Wi-Fi package and shore excursion credit for every port of call. And you're in safe hands because Norwegian Cruise Line yet again has been awarded Europe's leading cruise line. Now, recapping on the pricing, there's a range of dates across the summer seasons, whether you want to go next year in 2024 or the following year in 2025. We have highlighted 2 key departure dates for each summer season, but if you want any other departure dates, do not hesitate to give the team a call and they can pick the perfect date for you. On board the Norwegian Epic, you can choose from interior, beautiful balcony cabins, which are large and of course come with your own private balcony, the luxury of a coloured balcony suite, which also come with exclusive amenities like some room service and laundry included, or the luxury of the Haven. Now, the Haven is absolutely exceptional on board the Norwegian Epic. Of course, on top of your own private suites, you can indulge in your own private courtyard, restaurant and lounge, complete with butler and concierge service. Recapping on this itinerary, your holiday starts in Rome with a 2-night stay. We'll then board the Norwegian Epic and head across to Santorini, Athens, Mykonos and Corfu, all in Greece. We'll head into Valletta in Malta, Messina in Sicily, Naples in Italy, Florence and Pisa from Livorno, and then you'll return back to Rome after this adventure-packed summer getaway.
As Dan's rightly said, a deposit only today will secure you this special offer pricing for your summer holiday next year or the year after. All you need to do is give us a call today on free phone 0800 090 3393. That's 0800 090 3393. And once again, if you'd like any more clarification on any of the other departure dates in either of those summer seasons, please do not hesitate to contact our team today. Alternatively, you can visit loveitbookit.com/TV for any more information. And once again, remember that whenever you book with LoveitBookit, all of our cruise packages are fully atoll financially protected. Escape the everyday as Princess Cruises whisk you away to some of the most intriguing destinations across the USA. You'll kickstart your holiday with a stay in Vegas before exploring the west coast of America, all on board the Discovery Princess.
Our next adventure takes us across Las Vegas and the west coast of America with new dates available on board Princess Cruises, which are the true California coast specialists.
Yes, they certainly are. And we're sailing on board the Discovery Princess, which is one of the latest ships in the Princess Cruises fleet, and really takes that premium quality cruise experience and puts a contemporary spin on it. So they've completely redesigned some of the areas on board. Now, my favourite place on board this ship is, of course, the Grand Atrium. As with any Princess ship, it is adorned with floor-to-ceiling Italian marble, waterfalls, gold staircases, chandeliers, but it's the perfect place. First thing in the morning, go down to the International Cafe, grab a coffee, a pastry and a light bite. By lunch, you can head to Gigi's Pizzeria, which is a complimentary dining venue on board. Again, that also has al fresco dining options on the promenade as well. And then at night, it comes alive, whether it's champagne towers, whether it's live music, whether it's the incredible bars and lounges that surround that area. It really is the heart of the ship.
And Princess Cruises has your dining experience covered. They have incredible seafood restaurants with their celebrity partner, Rudy. If you're into your steaks, the Crown Grill is the place to go. This restaurant actually opens out onto its own bar as well, so you can have the perfect night. The main dining rooms offer multi-course dinners, and it's all open dining on board, so you can go to your schedule. And one of my favourite Italian restaurants at sea is Sabatini's, which you definitely have to try. If you're into chocolate, the chocolate journeys that are on board Princess Cruises are simply to die for. Delectable chocolate treats throughout every night of your cruise, which you do not want to miss.
Yeah, and after these amazing dining experiences, your entertainment is sorted, whether it's Princess Live, which offers live game shows where they're filmed on board. You've got the Vista Lounge, which is more for comedy clubs. You've got the Jazz Lounge for live jazz music. And of course, you've got a traditional theatre on board, as with any cruise ship. But what's really interesting is the partnership with Princess Cruises they've got with Stephen Schwartz, who is a Broadway and West End composer who's written the likes of Wicked, Pippin and Godspell. And he has actually written a show for this ship. So again, it's these incredible experiences that just top off this epic journey. Now, this is an epic journey because we're taking you right up the west coast of America, waking up nearly every day in a brand new city and place to explore. So let's dive right in and see where we're going to go.
Your ideal escape begins with flights out to the resort city of Las Vegas. It's the entertainment capital of the world, providing around-the-clock fun in the form of iconic casinos, spectacular live shows, and turbocharged nightlife. And with a 4-night deluxe hotel stay, you must make the most of the 4-mile strip. It's home to Caesar's Palace, the dancing waters of the Bellagio Fountain, and the striking Mirages volcano. Play a game or two at the Pinball Hall of Fame, take to the scenic drive to the Red Rock Canyon, and check out the Hoover Dam, the largest reservoir in the United States. From Las Vegas, you'll fly to Los Angeles in Southern California, the city of angels, offering bucket list experiences at every corner. It's well known for its Sunset Boulevard, its funky live music venues and cocktail bars, and of course Hollywood, where you can take exciting studio tours at Universal and enjoy the breathtaking Malibu coastline. This is where you'll embark the Discovery Princess and set sail for San Francisco in Northern California. It's a beautifully hilly city, well known for its photogenic Golden Gate Bridge, antique cable cars and stunning Victorian-style houses. And whilst you're there, take a peaceful boat ride on Stowe Lake in Golden Gate Park, explore Fisherman's Wharf and keep an eye out for the sleepy Californian sea lions who settle on the docks of Pier 39. Up next is Monterey, a city on California's rugged central coast, famed for its Cannery Row, a one-time centre of the sardine packing industry. With its picturesque perfect vistas and towering granite cliffs, take time to discover Point Lobos Statue Nature Reserve, and why not visit the humble village of Carmel by the Sea for quaint shops and incredible seafood. Epitomising the sunny and laid-back California lifestyle, San Diego is your next destination. It's loved for its all-year-round idyllic warm climate, 70-mile shoreline and cultural diversity. Get excited by the vintage roller coasters at Belmont Park, check out the USS Midway Museum for an impressive Life at Sea exhibit, and saunter through the lively old Gaslamp Quarter. From San Diego, you'll cruise to the Mexican port city of Ensenada. It's a quirky coastal haven for surfers and beachgoers, where the mute sound of mariachi music and the smell of street-side tacos fill the air. Head over to the Rancho Los Bandidos for a horseback trail. Be wowed by the power of the water at La Bufadora blowhole, and you can't miss out on a trip to Husong's Cantina, the supposed birthplace of the margarita cocktail. You'll then cruise back to Los Angeles before flying you back to the UK from this remarkable holiday.
And a remarkable holiday it certainly is, because again at LoveitBookit we've tailor-made this holiday to give you that perfect opportunity to discover the best of the west coast of America. With that 4-night deluxe hotel stay in Vegas at the start of your holiday, with the Grand Canyon, its casinos, its incredible shows like Cirque du Soleil. You've also got some of the biggest global stars there putting on performances in Vegas. So there is so much to see and do and plan ahead for in Vegas alone before we then fly you on to LA and then you embark the Discovery Princess, which, as we've said, is one of the newest ships in the Princess fleet. All of those incredible inclusions on board, whether it be the drinks, whether it be those incredible entertainment options, some of the dining options we were talking about, but we're taking you up that coast of America. And a lot of people don't quite know that actually when you arrive in and out of San Francisco, you actually sail under the Golden Gate Bridge. So again, it's about these memories and these experiences that only a cruise can give you. But let's dive right in and see what we're including for this incredible pricing.
Absolutely, because we've got a lot included, including a free upgrade to a balcony cabin and exclusive pricing on further upgrades as well. On board your cruise, you'll enjoy a drinks package, Wi-Fi and gratuities. Of course, your flights are all taken care of, and we have that 4-night hotel stay in Vegas included for your adventure. We've got an extensive range of departures available between October 2023 and March 2025. All the departures, as you can see, will come with a special upgrade to a balcony, drinks package, Wi-Fi and gratuities all included, and exclusive pricing on further upgrades to mini suites and suites available too. The mini suites come with your own private lounge within your stateroom, deluxe bathroom and exclusive amenities, or the ultimate indulgence is the suite. On top of your own private suite, you're going to get butler and concierge service, exclusive access to the suite lounge and special club dining too. So whatever is your perfect date, do not miss out on this exclusive offer with the free balcony upgrade and the free drinks and more all included. Recapping on the itinerary, your holiday is going to start in style in Las Vegas with that 4-night hotel stay included. You'll then fly across to Los Angeles to board the Discovery Princess and cruise along the California coast, visiting destinations like San Francisco, Monterey, San Diego and Ensenada in Mexico, with also late night departures from San Francisco and San Diego. Your cruise returns back to Los Angeles, and that is where you then fly home.
For just a deposit only today, you could be jetting off on this amazing West Coast adventure. All you need to do is give us a call today on free phone 0800 090 3393. That's free phone 0800 090 3393. Alternatively, you can visit loveitbookit.com/TV. And once again, but most importantly, remember that whenever you book with LoveitBookit, all of our packages are fully ATOL financially protected. Next up this morning, Norwegian Cruise Line are setting sail on this bucket list Grand Asian tour, taking in over 20 awe-inspiring destinations, all on board the Norwegian Sky.
Our next offer today offers an extremely special holiday. This is a Grand Asian Odyssey for this month-long adventure around Asia. And we're on board the exceptional Norwegian Sky. This incredible medium-sized ship is the perfect ship to take you on this adventure of a lifetime. It can go to the incredible ports of call with over 20 different destinations on this holiday. And the Norwegian Sky hasn't just benefited from the Norwegian Edge programme, which is an investment across the fleet for Norwegian Cruise Line to make sure every ship offers the best of the Norwegian Cruise Line experience. So that also means that the ship has had upgraded public areas, staterooms for you to enjoy on board, but also like upgraded menus in the dining areas. And of course, this crew are there to make sure you have that perfect holiday experience.
Yeah, Norwegian Sky is looking absolutely fabulous. And I must say, she's actually one of my favourite ships in the fleet. As Dan rightly said, she's one of the more medium-sized ships. So you can get into these incredible ports of call, but she really does pack a punch in terms of restaurants, as Dan's mentioned, entertainment, venues on board, whether it's bars and lounges. Of course, the food options on board are absolutely exceptional. You've got the main dining room situated at the back of the ship. Again, sometimes they have live music in there, whether it be a live pianist. So it's these tiny little touches which really make for a perfect evening on board. And you've got a plethora of specialty restaurants on board, which you can take advantage of. Again, the customer favourites being entertaining places like Le Bistro and Cagney's Steakhouse, or the main dining room, as I've just mentioned, which is of course included in your cruise fare. So it's really about these really exciting days in port, amazing evenings, and there's only a couple of sea days on this particular itinerary, so you really want to sit back and relax and enjoy everything that Norwegian Sky has to offer.
There's fantastic entertainment on board. Big shows like Rock You Tonight and Showdown, which are customer favourites. You've got amazing public areas. One of my absolute favourites is the alfresco dining outside at the Ocean View Cafe. Imagine dining under this warm night skies, under the Asian stars. It will be something you will never forget. There's fantastic public areas. You've got a choice of different bars and lounges, signature favourites like Starbucks. The atrium is a true hub of the ship, which offers natural light with the glass at the very top, filtering all the way down through the different decks. One of the big highlights is the Spinnaker Lounge at the very top of the ship, offering endless ocean views. It's a great place maybe to relax during the day, and at night it comes alive for the ultimate night's experience. From live musicians to comedy to game shows, it is the place to be. And this is all before we stepped a foot in Asia on this incredible itinerary. We've sandwiched it with hotel stays in both Singapore and Tokyo, and a collection of ports of call which are simply breathtaking. So let's see where this adventure is going to take you.
Your journey begins with flights to Singapore, where you'll enjoy a 2-night deluxe hotel stay. Here you must take time to explore the gardens by the bay, offering a scenic paradise for nature and photography lovers. Live the high life at Marina Bay Sands, walk on the wild side at the Mandai Wildlife Reserve, and before you embark the Norwegian Sky, you must dine on Orchard Road, check out the National Gallery, and why not also visit the colourful Kampong Glam district. Your next destination is Port Klang, the cruise port for Kuala Lumpur, offering a breathtaking skyline that is dominated by the Petronas Twin Towers. Whilst you're there, take time to visit the Jamek Mosque, check out the National Textiles Museum, and you must have some fun at Sunway Lagoon. A day at sea will bring you to Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam, commonly known as Saigon and famous for its role in the Vietnam War. With an overnight port stay, you must take time to visit the bustling Backpacker Street, call by Saigon Central Post Office, and for a taste of local cuisines, head to Ben Thanh Market. After another day cruising, you'll arrive in Muara, Brunei, known for its mosques, virgin rainforest, and the world's largest floating village. Say hello to the proboscis monkeys at the Doan Park and check out the intricately made heirloom sarongs before you go. Your next destination is Kota Kinabalu, a coastal city in Borneo, Malaysia, offering sightseers a diversity of culture and eras. Take a tour of the renowned waterfront mosque, explore the Kilas River, and enjoy an afternoon at the Mari Mari tribal village. From there, you'll head onwards to Puerto Princesa on Palawan Island, famous for its underground river and UNESCO World Heritage Site, and one of the new 7 wonders of nature. Go island hopping in Hyundai Bay, hike to Olongoan Falls, and why not taste the local craft beers at Palomino Brewery before you leave. Next up, Boracay, a small paradise island in the central Philippines and the ultimate water sports playground. Take the plunger aerials point, chill out on the Puka Shell or White Beach, and grab the best views atop Mount Luho. You'll then cruise onwards to Manila, the capital of the Philippines, a dynamic city with a rich colonial history that beautifully blends Filipino, Spanish and American cultures. Check out the 140-acre Gran Ritzel Park, and you can't miss the UNESCO-listed San Agustin Church. Next up, Salamag, where sandy shores are kissed by turquoise waters, ideal for a laid-back beach day. Or head to nearby Vigan City to ride a horse-drawn Chelsea buggy past landmarks such as St. Paul's Metropolitan Cathedral. You'll then set sail for Kaohsiung, a massive port city in southern Taiwan, complete with its famous romantic focal point, the Love River. You can't miss the colourful dragon and tiger pagodas at Lotus Lake, where locals say it's good luck to enter the Dragon Temple and exit via the tiger. Then you'll head to Taipei, the capital of Taiwan, and home to the Taipei 101 Tower, which is one of the largest skyscrapers in the world. Check out the incredible lunar light landscapes at the Geopark or sample several tea varieties at a Taiwanese tea house. From there, you'll cruise to Hualien on the east coast of Taiwan, boasting dramatic marble gorges and towering green mountains. Make a splash in the Mugya River Gorge, check out the Pine Garden, and enjoy a coastal walk at Nanbin Park. Next up, Ishigaki, the southernmost part of Japan, complete with phenomenal beaches and diving sites just waiting to be explored. Or, if you fancy land over sea, lace up your hiking boots for an unforgettable view from the top of Mount Omoto. Now how next? Okinawa's capital, a vibrant and welcoming city that perfectly blends a laid-back island atmosphere with fascinating sightseeing stops, lively shopping settings and distinctive regional cuisine. Take a trip to the restored Shuri Castle for an idea of the city's cultural heritage, or visit Okinawa Prefectural Museum. You'll then sail to Naze, the cruise port for Oshima Island, a subtropical isle where you can find crystal clear water, coral reefs and lush nature. Visit the Mangrove Park, feel the love at Heart Rock on Bira Beach and be amazed by the magical energy of the Gamu Shrine. Your next destination is Kochi, a natural paradise famous for an abundance of sunshine and soothing waters in the form of clear rivers and lengthy coastlines. Capital Kochi City has one of Japan's best preserved feudal castles, Kochi-jo, which you must visit. From there, you'll sail onwards to Kobe, the cruise port for Kyoto, once the capital of Japan, home to 17 World Heritage Sites. With an overnight port stay, take time to discover Osaka Castle, where blooming cherry blossoms colour the landscape and tell the story of Japan's unification. Nagoya next, the centre of the automotive industry, where you'll find all the big-name factories such as Toyota, Mitsubishi and Honda. Called by the Noritake Gardens, home to striking ceramic sculptures. Your next port of call is Shimizu, the postcard-perfect cruise port for snow-capped Mount Fuji, the country's tallest peak. Admire the view from the Ferris wheel at the S-Pulse Dream Plaza and sample some of the freshest sushi in Japan. Your epic adventure will come to an unforgettable end in Tokyo, Japan's busy capital, where you'll then enjoy a 2-night deluxe hotel stay. Whilst you're there, see an authentic Tokyo geisha performance and find your inner peace in a Japanese garden at Hamarikyu. Visit the oldest temple in Tokyo, walk the Shibuya Crossing, the busiest intersection in the world, and call by the impressive 2020 Olympic Stadium. Make the most of everything Tokyo has to offer before we fly you back to the UK from this destination-packed voyage.
Where do you begin with an itinerary like that? We've got hotel stays in 2 major Asian cities, Singapore and Tokyo, but a collection of ports of call which are simply unbeatable. From destinations across Vietnam, the Philippines, of course you've got Palawan and Boracay, some of the most idyllic and picturesque destinations in the world. We're continuing across Taiwan and of course Japan with a very intensive Japanese itinerary. Of course you've got highlights like the overnight port stop in Kyoto, Mount Fuji and of course that stay in Tokyo as well. This is an adventure you will simply relish for the rest of your life. And there's so much included because remember, on your cruise you will get a premium drinks package, a specialty dining package, a Wi-Fi package and shore excursion credit in every single port of call. Of course we've got your hotel stays covered in both Singapore and Tokyo, and we've got complimentary transfers and your flights are included as well. There's one departure date not to be missed. This is an adventure to get excited about and start planning for, departing on the 5th of February 2025. The Norwegian Sky offers you choices of cabins from interior, ocean view, deluxe balconies and of course luxury suites. The choice really is yours. Whatever cabin you choose, this will take you on the most unmissable adventure. Where you're going to start in Singapore. We're going to cruise across Malaysia, Vietnam, Brunei, Philippines, and of course across Taiwan and Japan, where we then finish this holiday in Tokyo, where you'll then fly back to the UK.
Don't let this destination-packed, once-in-a-lifetime Asian exploration go without you on it. All you need to do is give us a call today. For just a deposit, you could have this remarkable holiday to look forward to. Give us a call today on free phone 0800 090 3393. That's free phone 0800 090 3393. Alternatively, you can book online by visiting loveitbookit.com/TV. And once again, remember, most importantly, that whenever you book with LoveitBookit, all of our packages are fully ATOL financially protected. For our final deal this morning, we're taking you in 6-star luxury on an idyllic Caribbean island hopping escape, all on board the brand new Explorer One.
Our final offer today is one you do not want to miss out on. This is giving you the chance to experience one of the most luxurious ships at sea. This is the brand new Explorer Journeys on board the Winter Escape. With exclusive savings of over £2,000 per person, this offer is simply incredible. With just over 900 passengers on board and over 700 crew, you can imagine the attention to detail and the intuitive service they deliver, with all suites, exceptional dining, and so much included within your cruise fare. This is how to travel in style.
Yes, because Explorer Journeys want to connect the discerning modern-day traveller with the incredible destinations around the globe. And on this particular itinerary, we're teaming some of the most loved Caribbean destinations like the Turks and Caicos Islands, Bonaire, Curacao, Martinique, with some incredible destinations around Panama and, of course, Colombia with an overnight port stop as well. So it's going to be a really in-depth, remarkable itinerary. In terms of dining on board, there's a whole host of included restaurants, from Fil Rouge, which is going to offer a global tasting tour of French-inspired cuisine. We've also got a Med Yacht Club, which is a relaxed celebration of flavours, ambiance and la dolce vita of the Mediterranean. A really exciting one on board is Sakura, which is an immersive and authentic experience offering the finest pan-Asian cuisine, and the decor in that restaurant looks absolutely incredible. Again, some of these restaurants are open for a mix of breakfast, lunch and dinner, giving you that ultimate flexibility, but that amazing opportunity to sample absolutely everything that this incredible ship has to offer. And on a really unique concept as well is a restaurant called Anthology, where they're actually plucking up-and-coming chefs from all around the globe, bringing local-inspired cuisines, flavours, tastes, ingredients to a restaurant. So we've got this all-round amazing dining experience on board, but this ultra-luxurious experience on board Explorer One.
Absolutely. Now, every cabin on board this ship is a suite. You're welcomed by a refreshing bottle of champagne, a spirit of your choice, wine as well. It is all included within this cruise, from a fantastic selection of alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages, gratuities, Wi-Fi. That's what you expect with a 6-star experience, and Explorer definitely delivers that. It's about the ocean state of mind with Explorer Journeys. Now, what does that mean? It means the beauty of the art of travel. You have these leisurely days at sea to enjoy your private ship, your private yacht style ship. Of course, it's been designed by the top European luxury designers. The public areas are elegant and sophisticated, but what I love about Explorer Journeys, it's still exceptionally relaxed. You just feel so comfortable the moment you step on board, with 4 different pool areas, a fantastic pontoon at the back of the ship where you might want to do sunrise yoga or sunset yoga, for example, and of course state-of-the-art gyms, hydrotherapy pools, a beautiful spa complex. Your day is up to you, with the crew there to make sure you are looked after. You will not want anything at all. Every whim is taken care of, from your morning coffee in the coffee club to the fantastic evening spirits, for example, in one of the top bars. The choice really is yours.
Yeah, the ship is going to be absolutely incredible, and she has actually just completed her first sea trials as well, ready for her launch in August of this year. So it's really, really exciting. You could be one of the first passengers on board this luxurious ship. But for me, it's all about that itinerary, teaming that ocean state of mind that Dan was talking about with these luxurious inclusions and taking you on this absolutely remarkable Caribbean island hopping escape. So let's dive right in and see where we're going to cruise to.
Your perfect escape to flights to Miami in Florida. It's the official cruise capital of the world, boasting sparkling beaches and beautiful Art Deco architecture. Here you're going to enjoy a 2-night deluxe hotel stay, so take time to visit the trendy district of South Beach, explore the Everglades National Park, and head to Calo Ocho in Little Havana for a taste of Cuban culture. Discover the scenic Vizcaya Gardens, and why not tap into your inner genius at the Philip and Patricia Frost Museum of Science before embarking the luxury Explorer One. A day at sea will bring you to Grand Turk Island, the capital of the Turks and Caicos archipelago in the Caribbean. Steeped with history, this island is dotted with the remains of salt ponds and windmills from the 17th century sea salt industry. After another day's cruising, you'll arrive at Santa Marta. It's Colombia's premier beach destination and the oldest city in South America. Make the most of the area's laid-back vibe, sunny waterfront and historic richness as you learn more about the lost city of Ciudad Perdida. You'll then cruise to Cartagena on Colombia's Caribbean coast. It's famous for its turbulent history of pirate invasions on their quest for hidden treasures. And here you're going to enjoy an overnight port stay. Explore the walled old town, climb Las Marias for an unforgettable view of the harbour, and check out the leather goods and emeralds that the area is known for. Your next destination is Colón, located at the entrance of the Panama Canal, and the best place to catch remarkable views over the canal's Atlantic locks and Gatun Lake. Admire the seaside ruins of Fort San Lorenzo, and perhaps learn more about Panama's indigenous people by visiting the Embra village and exploring their culture through canoe rides, music and dance. Then you'll sail to Curacao, where you'll dock in the city's quaint capital, Willemstad. Here you'll embrace a slice of Europe, immersed in the Caribbean heat as you explore its pastels, colonial architecture and delightful museums. Check out the prickly Hato Plains and cool off with a legendary blue curacao cocktail. Bonaire is next, known for its donkeys, flamingos and diving, where you'll have the chance to explore the capital city and the main port of the island. Or perhaps to take a 5-minute trip to climb Bonaire, meaning Little Bonaire, or try the world's only cactus liqueur and the stunning pink salt pyramids, which are definitely a must-see before you go. A day at sea then brings you to St. Pierre, Martinique, a distinctly French Caribbean island offering a seductive mix of magnificent coastlines, dramatic mountains and fascinating history. Learn more about the eruption of Mount Pelée, a volcano museum, or simply bask on the island's fabulous beaches before feasting on fine French cuisine, saving the taste of France in the tropics. Your journey then comes to an end in Barbados, best known as the birthplace of rum. At just 21 miles long and 14 miles wide, the most easterly island in the Caribbean is brimming with things to do. You'll dock in the capital Bridgetown, where it's known for its Lord Nelson statue, marvellous St Michael's Cathedral, and you can sip on a refreshing rum punch by the harbour. This is where you'll catch your flight back to the UK from this incredible escape.
This luxury Caribbean itinerary effortlessly blends such an amazing array of destinations all in one incredible holiday. You've got places like Grand Turk and the Turks and Caicos Islands with its yacht-lined harbours, shops and restaurants. You've got places like Bonaire, which is absolutely incredible if you're into snorkeling and your wildlife. Again, you've got places across Colombia, whether it's the rainforest, whether it's the wildlife and the birds, but also the Spanish architecture and the colourful buildings and balconies and flowers. There are so many different things to see and do on this incredible itinerary. And of course, you're blending that with the world's newest luxury cruise line, Explorer Journeys, on board an almost brand new ship. It's going to be absolutely remarkable. So let's see what we're including for this exclusive price.
Absolutely, because this is the holiday offer of a lifetime with exclusive pricings and savings of over £2,000 per person. You do not want to miss out on this luxury escape. Of course, your flights are included with this offer. We've got a 2-night hotel stay in Miami to start your holiday off in style. And remember, it's extremely inclusive on board Explorer Journeys, from Wi-Fi and gratuities to premium beverages, scrumptious culinary experiences across the ship. This is your holiday of a lifetime. On board, there's a collection of suites you can choose from the entry-level ocean terrace suites to the premium penthouse suites to the luxury of a grand penthouse suite offering additional space and luxury to the ultimate experience on board Explorer Journeys, which is the Ocean Residence Suites as well. All suites on board face out to the ocean with your own private balcony. This is a one-off departure you do not want to miss to start next year in style, leaving the UK on the 3rd of January 2024. And this itinerary will take you from the shores of Miami through the Caribbean to Grand Turk in the Turks and Caicos Islands, to Santa Marta, a beautiful beach destination in Colombia, across to Cartagena, one of the most incredible cities in the Caribbean. We've got Colón for Panama, and of course Curacao and Bonaire, Martinique, and then you finish in the famous island of Barbados to really top this ultimate escape.
For just a deposit only today, you could secure this special offer pricing for this brand new luxury cruise line. All you need to do is give us a call today on free phone 0800 090 3393. That's free phone 0800 090 3393. Alternatively, you can visit loveitbookit.com/TV where you can also book online. And don't forget, whenever you book with LoveitBookit, all of our packages are fully ATOL financially protected.
Today's show has been jam-packed with worldwide destinations. Let's recap where we went. Today's first offer took us on the Maple Leaf Explorer, where you got the chance to discover Niagara Falls, New York and the coast of Canada and New England during the full foliage season. This in-depth itinerary took you to destinations like Boston, Portland in Maine and of course an overnight in Quebec City. With drinks packages and more included, plus the Maple Leaf experience, it is a truly unmissable getaway. We then explored the Indian spice route, including Sri Lanka, Thailand, Malaysia and of course Singapore. This incredible itinerary offers you the best of Asia and India on board 5-star celebrity cruises. With exclusive pricing, drinks packages, gratuities and Wi-Fi, this offer is simply not to be missed. We then had the superb summer escape on board the Norwegian Epic. This itinerary started with a 2-night hotel stay in Rome and then took you around Greece, including Santorini and Mykonos, Malta, Sicily and Italy, before returning you back to Rome. With a range of dates across the 2024 and 2025 summer, plus drinks packages and more, it is truly unmissable. We then had the adventure across Las Vegas and the West Coast on board Princess Cruises' latest ship, the Discovery Princess, with a free balcony upgrade and drinks, Wi-Fi and gratuities included. This holiday included a 4-night stay in Las Vegas and a cruise around the west coast of America, including San Francisco and San Diego. We then had the Grand Asian Odyssey on board Norwegian Cruise Line. This in-depth itinerary took you on a month adventure around Asia, with a 2-night hotel stay in Singapore and a 2-night hotel stay in Tokyo, plus destinations across Malaysia, Vietnam, the Philippines and Japan, plus more, with drinks and more included on your cruise. Our final offer was on board luxury 6-star Explorer Journeys. This all-suite ship is the ultimate in luxury travel, with incredible savings of over £2,000 per person. This unmissable Caribbean escape took you from Miami to Barbados, including Grand Turks, Colombia, Panama, Curacao, Bonaire and more. With drinks and everything included, this offer is truly indulgent.
Don't forget you can catch this show daily and join us again for even more exclusive offers. Be sure to get in touch with any inquiries you might have on free phone 0800 090 3393 or by visiting loveitbookit.com/TV. Don't forget you can watch past episodes of the show on our YouTube channel, and don't forget to follow our social media channels, Facebook, Instagram and TikTok, to keep up to date with all of our latest offers, competitions and so much more. Thank you to Dan for joining me today, and thank you for watching Cruise TV, a commercial presentation by LoveitBookit.